Hi.
We're the new kids on the block.
Being in the studio was sort of a great way to get the vibe back and to, you know, be in each other's lives again and sort of, you know, just vibe out and make some music.
I mean, we went our separate ways for a long time, you know, and to come back after so many years. I remember the first day in the studio, it was Joe and Jordan and myself, you know, to walk in and hear them guys singing so incredibly well and to be so dialed in and enthused and focused, and I could just see the growth and I was really blown away by it. So I think anytime you get to do something again with a different perspective, with a more experience and a broader scope, it's usually much more rewarding. It's sort of like winning a championship in sports the second time around. You know, the first time it's euphoria and hysteria. The second time you really cherish it because you realize how hard it is to get there and how much work and effort it takes, and you put a little more care into it, and you tend to enjoy it a little bit more.
We had our own standards and goals that we wanted to, you know, set and achieve. And, and that's what we did, and I think that's why there was never any unnecessary stress.
We put a team together who all believe what we believe, which is that this is the core of what it is. It's not about the marketing and the people and this and that. I mean, all that goes into it and it all counts, and we appreciate every aspect of the business, but last time around it was about the corporate machine drove us, and this time, you know, the creativity is driving us. The list of songwriters and producers and the energy and camaraderie we had with them is amazing. We have a song with New Edition, which is like a childhood dream for us, you know. To us, you know, New Edition really was the blueprint and the inspiration for us. I mean, growing up in Boston, they were right down the street, and they were stars, they were superstars, and some of us went to the same schools as them. I mean, so it was, you know, they really taught us to believe that you could really do something besides hang out in the streets and stuff, that you could accomplish something great.
It was actually good to be back in the studio with Teddy Riley. Our first time around, Guy and Teddy Riley, that whole sound, that New Jack Swing was coming out, and we were huge fans of it. So to kind of be back with him in the studio was cool. And we did that. He did the wrote and produced the song Grown Man, and we love it. Our first single was a hit record, and like, you know, we're grateful for that, and that's exciting, and that means there's a lot of young fans who are calling radio stations and want to hear that song. And I met a couple of teenage girls that had it for their ringtone, and you know, so I guess we're making current music that feels right.
Them 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old fans, they're 25-year-old women now. And they have careers, they have lives, they have jobs, and they're back. You know, they're hip, they have, you know, incredible life experiences of their own, but they're still coming back. And, you know, now the fans don't hang outside the hotel and scream and yell. They have rooms inside the hotel that they've booked with their friends. They're adults and they're having a good time, and it's really great for us to enjoy it with them, you know, the bond is very deep. The connection is really cool, and it's humbling, it's flattering, but it sort of also does give me pause and make me sort of re-look at, you know, the impact that we had on so many people, and it's a pretty cool feeling.
Yeah, I'm mostly excited about getting on stage and hearing the crowd and looking to my left and my right and seeing the fellas doing it once again.
I would have to agree with that. I'm looking forward to that first night, being on stage and being back and, you know, doing some of the new stuff, some of the old stuff, and I'm excited.
Of the many collaborations, all of which were great, I think, you know, the collaboration of us, you know, as now men coming together and working together, I think was a very special experience.